Hello, you're welcome. You're welcome onto my channel today, and it gives me great joy to observe you are viewing this video. I'm Dr. Lainka Kole. I'm a lecturer in the university. I'm a sociologist. I'm a researcher. On this channel, I do a number of stuff, but all the stuff I do, you can easily cluster them into four. But of these four, research is central. And that's why today I want to address a very important issue in the context of research. Meanwhile, if you have not subscribed to this channel previously, kindly go ahead and click subscribe on your screen right now. Tap subscribe on your screen right now. Social statistics is what I want to address today. And this is very important because of what I've seen in my course of teaching research, conducting research, examining candidates for PhD, MPhil, MSc, undergrads, and the rest of them. Social statistics actually talks about the application of statistics in understanding human behaviors, in understanding human relationships, in understanding social change, in understanding social problems. So social statistics is applied statistics, adoption of statistical methods in understanding social issues, social change, social processes, social relations, social dynamics, patterns, cause and effect. We want to understand the trajectories, the implications of social issues, and we want to adopt statistics to have objective, empirical, scientific understanding. Don't forget sociology, social sciences are, it's about science. That is, methodical approach to conducting research and to understanding human problems and human society. So it's very important for us to be empirical and be evidence-driven. So objectivity is very important. And in order for us to be able to understand all of these scientifically, we want to understand the relationship among issues, among variables, so that we may be able to influence policies. We may be able to influence social processes. We may be able to solve human problems. So then that means application of statistics in analyzing data about social issues, about human society. And it's very important that I mention something to you at this level. What is it? As much as we are interested in the calculations of statistics, as much as we are interested in theories of statistics, at the level of social statistics, we are more interested in the implications of statistical outcomes. We are more interested in the interpretation of these statistics in social sciences and even in sociology. So as much as somebody may understand how to calculate, how to do maybe all analysis, may be able to run models, statistical models, of greater importance is the implication, meanings, interpretations of the values. And I'll come to this later on. Especially now that what we do in statistics more in terms of social sciences and sociology is to run them in software. As much as somebody may be able to calculate manually the mean, the median, the mode, the measure of central tendencies, or even descriptive statistics, or even inferential. If you know how to do the calculation, use your pen, use the board. There are now softwares to do all of this. So we just apply these softwares. While some countries still want to do shortboard calculation on the board, many countries all over the world now, we simply apply softwares. There are many of them. So whether you use software, you calculate manually, I will not even encourage manual calculations nowadays. Softwares are there. So as much as we use softwares over time, or even the calculation, if that's what you still do in your country, well, all good and well. But most importantly, what you must be able to understand and answer the question, the what, the how, the why, the when of statistics in understanding human behavior. Don't forget the 4 W's, the what, the 3 W's and the H. 3 W and the H. The what, the why, the when, and the how. That is, what statistics do you want to adopt? What makes that statistic relevant to your particular research question, to your particular objectives, to your particular, research questions, objectives, topics? What makes these statistics relevant? Which one do you want to use? Are you using ANOVA? Are you using regression? Are you using correlation? Are you using standard deviation, range, mean, median? Which one are you using? If you want to use correlation, why? And what do you want to use? And why do you want to use it? What makes it relevant? Why is it relevant? And when are you going to use it? At what level? And how can you use the softwares? There are many of them now. Even Excel, well, it's one. Even MS Word, you can do some calculations there. Then moving advice, you can use SPSS, statistical, package for social sciences. You can use Stata. You can use R. Many of them are available now. So how do you want to use it? Which variables do you want to manipulate? Which variables do you want to? How are you going to go about it? This is very important. The 3 W's and how of social statistics. But don't forget what I said. Even when you calculate this, your mean, median, move, standard deviation, your range, when you do your chi-square, when you do your correlation, when you do your ANOVA, when you do your t-test, when you use your multiple regression, logistic regression, and all of this, how do you interpret it? What does the interpretation mean? What is the implication for that issue you are researching? These are the main interests of social statistics. You must be able to know what they mean, your R value, your chi value, your regression result, your ANOVA result, your logistic regression, your p value, the chi value. All these values you are going to get. What do they mean? Because it's in pure statistics. They may run all of these and just be happy with their outcomes, academically. But in social research, there are interpretation and there are meanings for what we are studying in society. There are real meaning. But don't forget, we are only using these statistics to analyze, to make sense of social problems. So what do they mean? If I have lecturers or my colleagues who teach this, or whenever I teach this, what we are more interested in social sciences and sociology is the implication of the value beyond the values themselves. And the key issue is selecting relevant statistics, interpreting the statistics, implication of the statistics, and the software to use and the tools to use of what relevance are they. And do you understand your research question, your objectives and topics to be able to pick the relevance one? And there are two types of statistics. Descriptive statistics, when you talk about univariate analysis, bivariate analysis, where you just describe the elements in the population. Then you have inferential statistics. This is where you make inferences. You reach conclusions. You cannot reach conclusions in descriptive statistics because it's very elementary. It's just at the level you explore the data for insight. But you have to go to, multivariate analysis when you begin to do draw inferences. So when you're talking about chi-square, 2x2 tables or these two, all those elementary tables, univariate analysis, frequency distribution, cross tabulations, those ones are still, or chi-square, those ones are still row percentages, column percentages, those ones are still descriptive. When you move to inferential, talk about multivariate analysis, talk about correlation, you talk about regression, the types of regression, and all those ways. So, and then you move, to look at learning softwares. In fact, this is where the main issue is now. You have to learn all these softwares and be dynamic, because softwares come out every day because of their advancement. And you have to go beyond manual calculation, manual computation. Go towards adoption of software and understand what they mean, And this is where you must know the relevant statistics. So this is the most important thing about social statistics. Application of statistics to society, to understanding society and social problem. Until because I was having PhD candidates who some even give their data to analysts to run for them. Analysts who don't understand what your research is all about, there'll be problem. It's best for you to learn software and run your analysis yourself. That's the only way you can have excellent results and excellent work done. You have people, okay, what is this p-value? What does it mean? What does this, your statistics, what do they mean? I examined a PhD candidate sometimes recently, fantastic models. Fantastic. Just a simple question. Okay, what does this model or these models, what do they mean? Of what relevance are they to your work? Of what relevance are they to society? Of what relevance are they to policies of what relevant are they to understanding human behavior and understanding the problem of study. He went blank. And I've seen this severally. Whereas the most important thing, whether in sociology, economics, psychology, or geography, all the social sciences, the most important thing is the implications, interpretations, relevance of these statistical values to human society, human behavior, and to move society forward. And you use all of these statistics to measure progress, to solve problems, to compare societies, to identify social problems, and to inform policies. Also to evaluate project effectiveness. It can be evaluative. Want to know how effective a policy intervention or a programmatic intervention have been. So you are those statistics. And so you can say of the truth, my findings are empirical. And these are the models, these are the statistics that I've used. This is the most important interest of social statistics, bringing statistics to our research in social sciences. Till I see you in my next video. Click subscribe for now and bye.